Alright gang, welcome back to a Broke to Billionaire challenge in Ohio Richlands. You joined me early February, 8:30 in the morning. We're going to go harvest our new field we got. It has snowed overnight, but it's not too bad, but there is snow in the forecast today. So we need to get this harvested pretty much as soon as we possibly can. It's not a very big field, truly it's not. Sorry, truck. Wait a minute there, buddy. Let's see, what is this? Barley. I don't know. Not those. Should we enable straw? Let's do it. Let's do it. We don't have anything really to pick up the straw, so I guess if we don't end up utilizing it, we can literally just harvest it, or well, drill it into the ground, I guess. Cultivate it into the ground. So this one will not take very long at all with the size of the harvester we have, which is really good for us. Be better if I actually hit the entire crop that we're going here, but in any case, I think snow will get here around 12 or 1 o'clock, so we really do need to get this done as fast as possible. I don't know how much profit we'll get out of this. I don't even know if it's the best time to sell barley right now, but we will check that here in just a second. I hope it is. In February, I would expect it to be pretty good. No matter what, really, if you sell stuff in February, January, February, December, January, February, I should say, it's always a little bit better than any other month. But let's take a peek here. Barley. It's not bad. It's dropping tremendously in February, though. So it's actually the best time to sell is in December. So it's not bad, but we probably will sell it instead of keeping it, because we could use the money. I mean, we have $58,000. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent chunk of change, but we need more. We need more, gang. We've got to continue to buy more land. That's the only way we're going to succeed in this. Ideally, we buy this one because it's ready to harvest, but it's $168,000. I don't know if we'll get $100,000 out of this field. Maybe we will. I hope we do. That would be tremendous if we do that. But I suspect we'll be a little short. The good thing about this field, though, is that it had a very good yield for us not actually doing it, for just the computer doing it. So a lot of money we spent on it, we should make back because of the yield. We won't make all of it back, but we should make a good chunk of it back. The fields over there are doing well. They're all fully fertilized. They're ready to go. We do need to get a roller. That is one thing I've mentioned a number of times that we need to buy. I believe I saw in the sale, and I will double check. It could be a different series, I guess, but I thought it was in this one that there is a roller out there in the used market for sale. Not as wide as I would ideally like for those big fields, but it is much wider than a lot of the other options we have to choose from. So once I get this set up a little bit, I'm going to go a little off tangent here, just so, because it's kind of at an angle, so when it comes back, we won't really have too big of an issue, hopefully. That should work right there. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, wrong thing. Yes, there is. 22,808. So I would like to buy it. 12.3 meters is not that bad, like I said. Ideally, we would have a bigger one than that, but it's really not that bad. So if we're unable to buy that field over there that's ready to harvest, the one I showed you, 5 or 8, whichever one you want to call it. If we don't have enough money to buy that, we will probably buy that roller, as long as it's still out there. Because we're going to be a bit before we're ready to harvest all these fields, right? So my goal is to also get some kind of small, either a cultivator or a small plow, and plow up this track that they have running down the middle, which will make the field a little bit bigger. Certainly not going to make it a ton bigger, but it will help Oh, shh, I just ruined some crop. I thought we had a little bit more space in there. I should have paid attention to that. Whoops. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. All right. Where is our... Oh, I think I know where it is. Probably open up the shed here first of all. So that's unfortunate that I wasted a little bit of crop there, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, we did come the right way. Good deal. Soon enough, we'll really be having a lot of crop being stored in these big silos. We have used them a little bit, but right now, you know, the goal is really to try to get as much money as possible quickly so we can buy more land, because we need more land. But once we actually have more things to do on a episode by episode basis, we won't have to sell all of our crop immediately when we get it. We'll have other things we can do, so we can wait until it's the best time to sell it and then buy bigger plots, because that's the way to succeed. It's just these plots are very, very expensive, as you've seen before. This one right here, this little tiny plot here, well, it does, I guess it's not little, but it looks smaller in comparison to like some of these other ones. It's $168,000, right? So we need $110,000 basically out of this harvest. Are we going to get there? I don't know. I really don't know, gang. So we're going to finish this little tiny extra plot of land, or whatever you want to call it, this side plot real quick. And then I will unload the harvester there. We'll start working on this bigger part of the field. We'll see how much we get until the trailer's full. When the trailer's full, we'll throw this on a worker, and we'll go sell some of that product and see what price we're getting. This is, time is of the essence, though. Like you saw, prices are dropping, and they're going to continue to drop for the next 8 months. So we'll take the straw off the ground and put it into our our baler. I don't know at the very beginning if I said I don't know if we have anything to do with the straw, but we do. We have that baler. I don't know what I'm thinking, gang. It's early in the morning, but bear with me. All right, how much room do we got in here? I still have half the trailer loads. Okay, so we can roll this for a little while. So we'll throw a quick time lapse in here, gang. We'll get going, and when we're done, I'll meet you guys at the selling point, and then we'll head back here after that and see how the worker got on. Alright, so we got 34,442 out of that first trailer load. I don't expect to get 3 trailer loads out of that field. Maybe we will, but I don't expect to. There's supposedly a gas station right here, and I could use some gas. So, let's see if we can figure out where it is. Here it is. No? Okay, I'll have to put the trigger on. I don't know where the, Oh. It doesn't look like you can buy it here. It looks like you have to, purchase it and put it into some kind of trailer and then bring it back. Well, that's a problem, too. I think based off of that, I'm just gonna install a gasoline or diesel tank setup at my own house. Why would we drive all the way over here just to fill up a tank and bring it all the way back? Might as well just do it at our own house. Any case, pretty solid on the profit there. Come on, hurry up. Here we go. Optional stop sign with the white around it. So head back here. We'll see. The worker said he's done. Actually, I should probably just go peek at what the heck he did. Oh, he went the other way. Even though I told him to go that way. That's fine. We can get him set back going again. Already at 40%, which is pretty good. There's not a whole lot of the field left, but we'll probably get at least another trailer load, but certainly not enough, unfortunately, to buy that plot over there. So maybe after we, turn these bales into silage, maybe we could buy it over there, but by then I would assume that field would have been harvested. Maybe we'll get lucky and it won't be, but that's just my guess. And where is he going? Alright, he's doing his own thing. Whatever. We'll fix it up when we get back there. I didn't think I turned the engine off. Evidently I did. Alright, we got the New Holland and the trailer back. I decided to go ahead and just bring the other tractor over here with the baler, because we might as well get baling while the worker does his thing here. I'm going to turn the worker off for a minute. I swear I'm not turning the engine off, but maybe it's just turning off automatically on me now. Maybe I need to go fix the setting. This one's still running, so it can't be. I must be turning it off. Oh well. Anyway. Alright. So we can let that run, do its thing. It's down. Should be picking it up. Perfect. And we'll get these bales going at least, so the next episode they'll be ready to sell, hopefully. One of you mentioned it's been a number of episodes now ago. Why I was windrowing this, and you're right, I don't have to. It was mostly just a habit, right? And I probably could sell the windrower. Maybe if we sell the windrower, maybe we could buy that land over there. We'll see. I don't really need it since we're going to do auto loading. It's more of, I bought it out of habit, really, and I thought maybe we'd buy this grass field right here. And if we had bought that, then we probably would have needed it, right? And maybe eventually we will buy a grass field. So I got to think about it a little bit for a while if we really should be selling it yet or not. I'm thinking probably if we're able to, if it gets us to the point where we can buy that plot of land over there that's ready to harvest. And actually, is that even something we can harvest? I didn't even look at that. That's corn, isn't it? We can't even buy that, so ignore that. But if it was something we could buy, a crop that we could harvest right now without having to buy another implement, we would have certainly done it. Alright, let's get this going again here. And we'll continue our... Actually, you know what? I'm going to clean this little section up right here, and then we'll put that back on a worker and get him going. And we'll continue our silage bale process. So that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that one was going to be something we could harvest. I didn't really look at it. Maybe I did in a previous episode, but it's been a number of days since I've done one, so I kind of forgot what the crop was. But that sucks. I was really hoping we were going to get there, and the more I thought about selling that windrower, the more I thought we probably could get there. But now we certainly can't. So let's get this going on a worker again here. It won't be long before this field's done. It's not very big. And I'll be back with you guys when everything's all done. Alright gang, that is the field harvested. We got a decent amount of the bales done as well, the picking up the straw and turning them into silage bales done. Still a lot to go though, but should be a pretty decent payday out of those bales. Those bales should make us a nice amount of money. So Let's go get this sold. Whoa, if I can stop running over top of a bale. Let's go get these sold. Or this trailer load sold, I should say. And then we'll kind of decide what we want to do from there. I just don't think there's going to be anything we can buy. Except for maybe this one, right? Which, I guess it's ready to harvest, it says. What is it? We can buy that one right now. What kind of crop is that? Is that barley? Let's go sell this and we'll take a look and see what that is. That's that field I said I I wanted to potentially buy because we could expand the field back there into it. Kind of combine it together. There are some trees in the way that we would have to deal with. Which means we have to get a stump grinder, which we still have yet to do. And they are not cheap. So before I get too far, let's make sure that is still the best place to sell it. 1713, it is. Alright. See you guys at the shop. Pulling up here to the selling point, gang. Should be another round 34,000, maybe a little less, because I think it has dropped slightly. But it shouldn't be too much off of that. 34,500. 34,261, so it dropped about 200-ish bucks. Not bad. So I think we're going to buy that plot back there, gang. I think we're going to. It's not that expensive. Well, it is actually expensive for the size of it. It really is. But it's near our plot already. I think it makes sense to go ahead and purchase it. So we'll head back to the farm here. We'll walk back there, take a look at it, and make our decision. Alright, we're going to bring the trailer over here, let it, the actual harvester unload into it. We'll go jump in the skid steer and take a drive back there. And then a walk once we get closer to it. We've only had to use the skid steer a couple of times so far, so it's another potential we could sell, but I do have plans in the future that we'll be utilizing it, so we'll see how things go. If we are desperate and need it, then we can do it. But we've used it a couple of times, so I feel like we're going to continue to use it as it carries on. But these fields they're looking good. They're doing good. They've got a few more months before they're going to be ready to harvest, so we got a ways to go. So if this field is a good field, like I'm hoping it's going to be, it'll be nice for us to purchase it because we can utilize that in the next episode. It's not a very big field, but I don't know, it's probably 1/3 of the size of field 23 over there, or field back here. And if we combine it, then that'll be a nice size field. It'll be like one of these over here that I split up. Really like this map. This map's awesome. Alright. Well, there's a stump I just ran into. Another one. So we had started working on this in the last episode, but we really didn't do anything with it. Still haven't. We will eventually. We got to get a stump grinder first. You know, see, look at this. 96% yield bonus, 95. We're going to make a lot of money out of this. A lot of money. 98% fertilization, barley. Let's do it. We're buying it. That's good. 71,148. Still gives us $55,000 to play with. It is now ours. So we have to take out these trees if we want to combine it. Well, I guess I could just make it an awkward shape and combine it here, right? And leave the trees there. But ideally, we would get rid of a lot of these trees. I mean, this is actually an area where you really could combine it without even having to touch the trees. So maybe we will do it. Maybe we'll just combine it without touching the trees. It would be a little cheaper because we wouldn't have to worry about a stump if we did it that way. We'll think about it, but regardless, we now have this, which is good. It's a bigger field than you think it is, right? When I'm in here, you're seeing it. It's bigger than you think, but... is there a little creek back here? Oh, no, it's a dead end. It's just a imaginary. I can get to it here, actually. Okay, well. There's an invisible wall there, though, so... Interesting. Alright, well. We can go ahead and put this back away. We need to get a barn for it. We've talked about this many times. We still haven't done it yet. Still out taking on all the elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more rows of straw to pick up off the ground. When all that's done, we'll get our trailer and pick all those up with the Autoload feature, because we do have Autoload available to us in this series. And we'll leave that field back there to, we'll harvest that in the next episode. Won't be in this one. We'll harvest it in the next one. We'll probably harvest that field and more than likely drill this field over here in the next episode. There's one other thing I want to do today before we end, after we complete the baling. Well, it'd be good if I turned it on, wouldn't it? I made sure that it was lowered, but I didn't turn it on. There we go. So this shouldn't take too long at all. We do need to sell that last load, or we could save it. We have potential for both. I think it just depends on if we take a peek at the map again and see if there's any other potential field that we might be able to purchase here in the near future. I think we've gotten most of them except for that one over there, but you saw it's corn. We've got most of the ones that we can buy at the current time period with our current amount of money. That's not a full load. It's not even close to half a load, so that's not going to give us that much of a yield, which means I'll probably just sell it at our little sell everything container. So I won't put a time lapse in here, gang, but let me get this done, and then I'll be back with you guys when the field's all cleaned up. Alright, that is the field completely done, gang. All baled up. We just got to go get the autoloader, and oh, I ran right into that fence. Just got to get the autoloader and then load all those bales up, and then we'll take the trailer back over here. We'll sell the small amount that's in there. I think it was like 5,000 liters at our container over here, our container sell point. So 54% of straw in here, similar to what we did in the last time. We'll have a little bit left over, so next time we do some straw, we'll already have a little bit of an advantage. Having half a bale in here already. You guys know how bad I'm at backing stuff in, so bear with me for a minute here. Not doing too bad this time, actually. Did really well, actually. Really well. Let's go sell this. We'll pick up the Autoload trailer, come out here, get the bales. I think we're going to need to probably do 2 trips. I think there's more bales there than the Autoload trailer can hold, which is a good thing, right? I knocked over our mailbox, or somebody knocked our mailbox over. Dang. Get to fix that. $8,937 to 64 grand. Very good. I'm gonna leave the trailer right here. It'll be fine there. Let's pick this one up. Let's go get these bales. Quick save here. I'm just going to make sure, I don't think there is, but I'm just going to make sure quickly there's nothing else around us that's reasonably priced that we can buy. Nope, there's not. Well, we can buy that one, I guess. Well, we're going off-road. I don't know, I don't remember what that one is. I think we looked at it in the very first episode, maybe. Or maybe even the second episode, I don't recall now, but I don't remember what was in it. I think it was trees, wasn't it? I think it was trees. Or maybe it's just grass. It might just be grass. In any case, let me flip this on because I think operating position, there we go. That's what we wanted, I think. It should start picking them up, I hope. Hopefully I did that right. Yep, perfect. So things are going well, gang. We've got 2 new plots of land for us than what we started with. Now, granted, they're a little bit smaller, but we do. So the next episode, my plan here is to, like I said, get some kind of small cultivator or something and combine these fields. Before we forget, let's buy this roller, because that's a decent-sized roller. It's better than anything else we're going to get, especially at that price. So let's do that. We'll leave that at the shop. We can pick that up in the next episode. It's going to be close. I think we're going to be a few bales over the trailer here. Because it only double stacks, it doesn't triple stack. Like, if I was doing it myself, I would figure out a way to triple stack it. So yeah, we're going to be a few over the limit. We'll have to come back and pick the rest of these guys up. Oh, actually, no, it does look like it's going to do a 3. I thought it was just a 2. It is a 3. It's been a number of episodes since we've done this. It's not a full. They do it. Okay. We're good then. We're good. Perfect. All right. That's the bales loaded. $23 bales off that little plot of land. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to whip this around here, and I'm just going to leave them on the trailer. There's no reason to take them off. We don't have any more bales out there, so we can just leave them on the trailer. And they can ferment while they're sitting on the trailer here. Nice. Okay, gang, I said I wanted to do one last thing today before we ended up the episode, and I have completed that objective. We put in a new little shed. Open air, basically, a complete drive-through, but we're not going to utilize it as a drive-through, but it's going to be for our harvester. Did a little work over there in the corner as well. Try to clean it up, make it look a little neater than what it did look like. I need to actually back this in the proper way, but this will now house our harvester. It's going to be a nice little shed for us. It has plenty of room where we can put something else in there as well if we need to. But I like the way that corner on the edge there came out. I think it looks nice. Perfect. So the last thing to do is I'm going to move these IBCs because they're kind of just out in the middle of nowhere. We have a little room here. I'm going to stick them over here. Makes sense because they're close to that anyway. That's the goal. And we got to bring the skid steer back. And when this field and that other field over there are complete, I mean, we'll obviously do one at a time, but when they're done, we will try to put a little track in back here, because I do still have an idea to put a little tiny shed right there. I'm not sure what we'll put in it right now. It'll probably be later on in the actual series. But I do want to put a little tiny shed there. And put some equipment that we utilize for that field back there, if we combine it like I'm wanting to do. Because the goal, as is with pretty much any series, is once you get enough fields, you can kind of keep certain fields one specific crop without rotating them around. So if there's a specific crop we decide to do back there, like carrots or, well, probably not carrots or potatoes. Those are a pain in the ass to do. But like corn or sunflowers or something like that, maybe we'll leave the drill or something back there. Or maybe we'll leave the header back there, right? That would make sense to leave the header back there. This is good, gang. This is good. The farm's coming together, man. Slowly but surely. A long, long ways to go, though. We are nowhere near even $1 million, let alone $1 billion. But we're on the right track. I'm trying to get them pretty close to the edge here as much as I can. It'll be difficult probably to figure out which one it is, but I can always use the skid steer to pull it out if I need to make sure that we're filling up the correct product into our implement, right? Put this one just on the edge here. Alright, gang. With that, we'll leave that episode there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you're new. It's free, helps me out a ton. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, ideas, let me know down below. Subscribe to my second channel if you haven't done so, and until next time, I will see you all in the next episode.